Greetings everyone. Recently, if you watched my previous video, I bought some Japanese yukatas, I mean the pajamas, while I was searching for how to tie this Japanese obi, etc. I found out that there was no how to say good info or video about how to tie a Mongolian belt. So this is very simple stuff, and this is almost this, how to say, the basic, but still there is no one is bothered to make a video how to tie a Mongolian belt. I guess people will not make video about it. It is because it's like this, there's almost nothing to how to say, talk about it. It's just a simple this wrapping, something like that. So this is going to be this the standard, how to say, Mongolian belt. This is this Japanese this obi belt and a Mongol belt. So this this Mongol belt is little bit this wide. People usually like to tie a little bit wider fabric onto their belly here in Mongolia. I mean, if the belt is wide, it's like better. And Mongolians usually use golden yellow or this bright blue how to say, color belts. These are going to be the most popular. So this is not exactly the common belt. This is going to be built of a llama. I bought this this monk, something like that. It has this edge. The common belts don't have this edge. They are just plain fabric. I can say that since Mongolians don't manufacture such a fabric, and this fabric belt is not exactly a Mongolian tradition. There is there can be many this small details related with the belt. For example, difference between man and woman. There is a color difference, and also a married woman must not this tie a belt. This is a tradition that everyone knows, but no one follows. Nowadays, married woman can have a belt. Why it is not followed? It is because this this tradition or this rule makes no sense, or it has no logic. And if something has no logic, it means for you, it means you don't like it. You find it not logical. That's why you do not follow it. And about Mongolian traditional clothing, this is going to be this is not exactly a good how to say, example. This is going to be summer tirlik, a light tail, something like that. And this can be worn by a man and woman same time, because nowadays this difference between gender has like blurred, and a woman can wear this this common tail same time man. Of course, when a woman wears this stuff, she will have somewhat this shape and form and look like this feminine, something like that. For a man should have a little bit a belly, and the body, and this shape looks different. But what I'm trying to say is that common tail is for everyone, but if there is like pink tail, a man will not wear it. Men usually like darker or this somewhat, you know, this not so colorful deals. So I noticed that, you know, this Japanese yukata belts can be very good belts. It's a good quality. It's like 100% cotton. And let me show you how to tie a Mongolian belt. So you need to leave all this long stuff, long stuff in your this is left side. So you simply circle yourself, and there is only one how to say spiritual or, you know, superstitious rule. You must wrap your you know, this belt clockwise. Clockwise means you are rotating like this. So yeah, something like that. And there is no such thing as like knot and joining two sides together. There's simply, you know, this, you go up and you shove it down. Because I have some, you know, this somewhat, you know, belly, and I don't like to have it too tight. I'm not like, you know, forcing my belt. So I'm tying it a little bit, you know, this loosely. And if there's, you know, this stuff, you have to like fix it. And this thing is not in the front. The connecting edge is usually in the side, like this. So yes, well, this is going to be a somewhat, you know, this simple video about how to tie a Mongolian belt. So what I'm trying to say is that there is nothing wrong with using a Japanese belt. It is because we do not manufacture this fabric, and I cannot call it as being a 100% Mongolian tradition, and we must follow this, you know, this way. We could use, you know, this, how to say, quite colorful this Japanese belts, and I find these belts being very good product that we could like, you know, this there have to be something that can Japan can offer for us. I think these belts are very good, and I think a belt is a very good, you know, this belt is very good present, because belt is believed to be something that you can give. You do not give a hat as a present, but you give a piece of fabric or a belt as a gift. And usually belt symbolize you know, this friendship. I want to have a friendship with you, something like that. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.